I know this is our third meeting, and I know we've had previous discussions about you dealing with, your depression and your parents and their attitude towards you, and finding you a job. Um, how do you feel right now?
Good.
That's good. That's good. So, do you want to give me a little bit of input on how you've been these last couple of weeks, as far as you dealing with your depression? We can start from there first. How are you feeling?
A lot better.
Yeah. Have you been engaging in some activities? What have you been doing to deal with your depression?
I've been reading a lot more.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's awesome. I feel like reading does help. In great areas as far as working on your attitude and things like that. Um, I feel that you should continue to do things like that. And if there's any other ways, do you think there's any other ways that other scenarios where you can deal with your depression?
Maybe being more active.
More active, more active. As far as exercising, that's probably what you always talk to me about in our previous meetings. Um, a whole bunch of jumping jacks and stuff like that. Yeah. That's great. That's awesome. Maybe we can set a goal. The way you deal with your depression, you can either read or you can go to other adversaries as far as exercising. I think that would be great. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Great. Um, and how are you and your parents?
Better relationship.
Really?
Mhm.
And is there any activities that you guys are doing to build a better relationship? Are you social with
Yeah.
your parents? Yeah. Can you give me some ways that you're social with your parents?
We eat dinner a lot more together and talk about how our days went.
Great. That's awesome. That's very significant. Do you guys speak to each other on more personal levels? Because I know before, like in our past meetings, I know you guys weren't speaking at all, and that was getting you very down. And you know, um, is there any progress that you guys are meeting as far as you know, just speaking on a more personal level and letting your feelings exert? Um, has that been happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you feel more comfortable around your mom and dad now? So do you feel that the environment is better in your household?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Um, well, we can set some more goals because I know we only have about two more meetings left, and your progression is going significantly well. Um, I think you're doing an awesome job with coping with all of your adversities. You know what I mean, and dealing with your situation very great due to your disabilities, and dealing with depression and having some of those issues. Um, Maybe you could probably try to go out to dinner one day with your family and with your sisters, so you guys can come together again. How do you think that would work?
That would work out.
Yeah? Do you feel comfortable with your siblings now?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're. I know how siblings can be, so, I deal with being the middle child, so I understand definitely on how it feels to get pushed around and stuff like that and feel unwanted at times. So I definitely understand you from that aspect. Um, that's great. That's awesome. That's a great uh, goal to set. To be more around your family and to be more active as well. Um, so have you been looking for jobs?
Yes.
Yes, yes, that's awesome, really. I know in our previous meetings you were a little skeptical about finding jobs on your own, and I understand totally where you're coming from. Before I became a human service professional, um, you know, working at Star Market was the only way I was bringing in a little bit of money, And actually, the way I got that job, it's you know, I had to go through a lot of processes. I couldn't deal with a lot of people as well, so I totally understand. But what I do have is some sources that I can credit you with if you're willing. Is that something that you would like?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that would work for you. Awesome. Well, what we can do is, you know, for our next meeting or our last two meetings that we have, I will give you. Um, hey, let's just say the next meeting we have, I will give you some of the credentials that you'll be needing in order to apply for these jobs. Um, do you feel that you can handle this on your own and go there yourself and apply and do some of these things?
Yeah, I can try.
You can try. All right, yeah, that's perfect. All you can do in life is try. You know, you might have your slips and your ups and downs, but as long as you're trying, you can do anything. And the fact that that you're stepping up and you're willing to do things on your own is a big step and a better step for you independently. You know what I mean? So that's great. That's awesome. Our next meeting, I'll service you with some of the jobs that are opening, and you can, take yourself down there and apply yourself to getting a job. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about all this? Is all this something that's helping you in good ways as far as your depression goes and your family? How do you feel about this?
It's making me feel like a better person, better about myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's great. That's awesome. So basically, our goals is to make sure that you are sufficient and you do things the correct way as far as helping yourself. I'm always here to help you. I know in our last two meetings, um, I will definitely be open to conversate with you. You can schedule more appointments if you like to come by the office, and we can sit down and talk about how your progress is going. Is that something that you would consider? Is that something that you would like to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, that's great. Well, by all means, I will definitely leave you my card, our last meeting, give you my card, give you my email, and you can call me in my office if you feel like after our meeting and our sessions are over, and I'll be more than happy to help you and to keep you succeeding on the right path. And if you have any other problems or any other concerns, you can feel free to touch base with me anytime you'd like. Um, but these goals that you're setting, uh, these are goals that are maintainable to you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And you can sustain these, and with your disability, how do you feel that you can manage these uh, these type of arrangements?
It's hard, but I can do it. It's all
Yeah.
about trying.
That's good. That's great to hear. I'm happy to hear that you're progressing, and like I said, I'm open to more information about you. And as we begin to close this case and end our sessions, I would like to say that, like I said, it's awesome to meet you and to learn more about you. Uh, you are a great person, and you are a bona fide hustling person, and you want to do better. And that's the keys, is to doing better and being self-sufficient and being independent. And you are on the right track, and I'm actually very, very happy for you. And on our next two meetings, I will tell you more about why I'm happy for you. But I know it's coming to a close and it's coming to an end. But like I said, you are doing exactly what you should be doing, and I just want to credit you for that.
Thank you.
No problem. Well, it was great spending this time with you and engaging with you. I will see you the next 2 weeks, and we will see how your progress has been and how your goals are going. And most likely, you'll be hearing from me more often if you plan to. Is that something that you're interested in?
Yeah.
Great. Alrighty, have a good day, and it was a pleasure.